Good morning, guys, and welcome to another edition of ME Friendly TV. We are 1 week out from the match day video. If you guys haven't seen the match day video, I'll post a link to that up here so that you can see that. So after figuring out where it is that you're matching and where you're heading, you have to make that transition to now starting to get everything in order to get down there. We started looking for apartments immediately, and looking at apartments online is like the most infuriating thing. We decided to make the trip down there, and she's pissed off because she's in the shot without makeup, I think. We're gonna stay with her cousin and actually go and see some of these apartments, but the only problem with that is that we don't have a car anymore, so we had to book a car online. We used Hotwire. It basically just selected a car company for us, and then we told the car company just manager special, hoping that like some other times in the past they'll give us an upgrade, but we both have a feeling that we're gonna be driving like a go-kart. But we're gonna see. We're gonna keep our fingers crossed. But we gotta get over to the airport. Our Uber's gonna be here any minute.
What?
Story of my life.
Oh my god, stop. It's because I have to pack everything that you forget.
Gustavo is waiting. To say something that I've been thinking for a long time. This whole experience for the past 2 weeks has kind of been like a microcosm of everything that you will experience in medical school. It requires you to make sacrifices. You're gonna miss weddings and parties. You also are sacrificing things like, you know, living in certain places that you may want or not want. You sacrifice a lot of time with family, and the people around you have to make these sacrifices as well. 2 weeks ago, Alyssa and I were sitting around and we had no idea where we were going to be for the next few years of life, and that can really put stress and strain on you, and strain on your relationship, and you have to consider all of those things. It's not just the classroom portion, it's all of this as well. It's all these extra things that I never thought about when I first signed up to go back to school. You have to be willing to make these types of sacrifices and say at a moment's notice, okay, I guess we're leaving New York City and we're moving to Washington, D.C., and it's happening in 2 months, go. But that's all I'll say.
Should I just put my makeup on in here and then we can just walk around and grab something to eat or whatever?
Yeah, that's fine. Welcome home.
Hey, does this pole still work? Wow, this place is great. When can we move in? You gotta try this pole. I'm gonna get my stuff.
So all in all, a really successful trip to DC. Really successful and quick trip, if I have to say so myself. We looked at some apartments. I think we found our apartment. I think so. We got to hang out with Alyssa's cousin, Lindsay, who, thank you, Lindsay, for housing us yet again.
Thank you.
She also took us to an amazing ramen place. So really this was like kind of like an all business trip, just finding the apartment, getting in and getting out, and now trying to get back to New York and trying to make good time so that we can get home and get some sleep tomorrow morning up and early.
Sounds good. Seatbelt.
enjoyed that episode, I wish that you'd consider clicking on the subscribe button down below. Every week I post new medicine videos, following me as I make my journey from medical student into residency. If that's something that you're interested in, if you're in the medical field, or if you're just interested in the whole process of becoming a doctor or what doctors go through, I wish that you'd consider clicking on that subscribe button and kind of joining this community. Leave me a comment down below, introduce yourself, let me know who you are, where you're watching from, so that we can start dialogues with people out there who are also interested in medicine. I think that's a hugely important thing, and it's something that's not really being done that often now. More episodes are coming out. You guys are not going to want to miss the episode next week on vaccine debates. I got myself into a little bit of vaccine debate unintentionally, and I'm going to talk about that. Hopefully you guys will consider that, and I will see you guys again next time.